Accelerating Wound Healing, Advances in Regenerative Medicine. Title: Accelerating Wound Healing, Advances in Regenerative Medicine. Introduction, approximately 200 words. Wound healing is a complex biological process that aims to restore damaged tissues and skin integrity. From minor cuts and burns to chronic wounds and ulcers, efficient wound healing is crucial for a patient's overall well-being. While our bodies possess innate healing mechanisms, advances in regenerative medicine have provided revolutionary approaches to expedite wound healing and improve NT outcomes. This article delves into the latest scientific breakthroughs and technologies that are accelerating wound healing. Wound healing generally proceeds through 4 overlapping phases: hemostasis, inflammation, proliferation, and remodeling. Hemostasis involves the formation of a blood clot to prevent excessive bleeding. In the subsequent inflammatory phase, immune cells migrate to the wound site to remove debris and initiate the healing process. During the proliferation phase, various cells, such as fibroblasts and endothelial cells, work together to rebuild tissues and establish new blood vessels. Finally, in the remodeling phase, collagen synthesis occurs, leading to the restoration of tissue strength. 2. Growth factors and stem cells, approximately 400 words. Regenerative medicine employs various strategies to accelerate healing, one of which involves the use of growth factors. Growth factors are naturally occurring proteins that stimulate cell growth and division, promoting tissue regeneration. Another groundbreaking approach is the use of stem cells. Stem cells possess the remarkable ability to differentiate into various cell types. Mesenchymal stem cells, MSCS in particular, hold great potential for wound healing. MSCS can be obtained from various sources, including bone marrow and adipose tissue. When applied to wounds, MSCS modulate the inflammatory response, stimulate the production tie-in of growth factors, and differentiate into skin cells, leading to faster healing. 3. Scaffold-based therapies, approximately 300 words. Scaffold-based therapies are an innovative approach within regenerative medicine. These therapies provide a framework or scaffold that supports the growth and organization of cells and tissues. Synthetic and natural biomaterials, such as collagen and hyaluronic acid, are used as scaffolds. One emerging technique is 3D bioprinting, which enables the precise deposition of cells and biomaterials to create complex tissue structures. Researchers have successfully used bioprinting to create skin grafts with enhanced healing capabilities. These grafts mimic the architecture of native skin and promote cell proliferation and integration, significantly improving wound healing outcomes. 4. Advanced dressings and nanotechnology, approximately 300 words. Traditional wound dressings are being revolutionized with the integration of advanced materials and nanotechnology. These innovative dressings promote optimal wound healing conditions by maintaining a moist environment, protecting against infection, and facilitating the removal of excessive wound exudate. Nanotechnology offers unprecedented potential in wound healing. Nano-sized particles, such as silver nanoparticles and nanofibers, possess unique properties that enhance wound healing processes. Silver nanoparticles exhibit broad-spectrum antimicrobial properties, reducing the risk of infection. Nanofiber dressings provide a large surface area for cell attachment, enabling improved cell migration and proliferation and extracellular matrix production. Electrical stimulation is one such modality that has shown promise in promoting tissue regeneration. Electrical currents can stimulate cell proliferation, enhance blood flow, and modulate the activite Y of immune cells, leading to faster wound healing. Both direct current, DC, and alternating current, AC, stimulation have been investigated, with encouraging results in treating chronic wounds such as diabetic ulcers. Furthermore, bioengineered skin substitutes have revolutionized wound care. These substitutes are designed to mimic the structure and function of native skin, promoting wound closure and tissue regeneration. They can be classified into three main types: acellular matrices, cellularized matrices, and composite scaffolds. Acellular matrices provide a framework for tissue and growth, while cellularized matrices contain living cells that contribute to the healing process. Composite scaffolds combine multiple components, such as growth factors and biomaterials, to enhance wound healing outcomes. 6. Gene therapy and RNA-based therapeutics, approximately 300 words. Gene therapy is a rapidly evolving field that holds immense potential in regenerative medicine. By manipulating genes and introducing therapeutic genes into cells, researchers aim to enhance wound healing processes. For example, the delivery of genes encoding growth factors or extracellular matrix proteins can promote tissue regeneration and wound closure. Gene therapy techniques, such as viral delivery systems and non-viral vectors, are being explored to achieve efficient and targeted gene transfer. Moreover, RNA-based therapeutics have emerged as a promising strategy for accelerating wound healing. RNA molecules, such as small interfering RNA, siRNA, and messenger RNA, mRNA, can be used to regulate gene expression and manipulate cellular functions. For instance, siRNA can be utilized to silence specific genes involved in inflammation or fibrosis, thereby promoting a more favorable wound healing environment. mRNA-based therapies have also shown potential in inducing the production of specific proteins that promote tissue regeneration. 7. Emerging therapies, laser and phototherapy, approximately 300 words. Laser and phototherapy are emerging therapeutic modalities that show promise in enhancing wound healing. These non-invasive approaches utilize light energy to stimulate cellular activity and promote tissue repair. Low-level laser therapy, LLT, and photobiomodulation, PBM, are two commonly used techniques in laser and phototherapy. LLT involves the application of low-intensity lasers or light-emitting diodes, LEDs, to the wound area. The photons emitted by these devices penetrate the skin and are absorbed by mitochondria within end cells. This promotes cellular metabolism, increases energy production, and stimulates various cellular processes involved in healing, such as cell proliferation and collagen synthesis. LLT has been shown to be effective in improving wound healing outcomes in both acute and chronic wounds, including diabetic foot ulcers. On the other hand, PBM utilizes specific wavelengths of light to modulate cellular activity and promote tissue regeneration. Light in the red and near-infrared spectrum has optimal penetration depth and can effectively stimulate cellular processes. PBM has been found to enhance collagen synthesis, accelerate wound closure, reduce inflammation, and improve angiogenesis. This therapy has shown promise in various types of wounds, including pressure ulcers, venous ulcers, and surgical incisions. 8. Biophysical approaches, negative pressure wound therapy, approximately 200 words. Negative pressure wound therapy, NPWT, is a biophysical approach commonly used in wound healing. This technique involves the application of a controlled negative pressure to the wound area using a specialized dressing connected to a vacuum pump. NPWT offers several benefits in wound healing by creating a microenvironment that promotes tissue granulation, reduces edema, enhances blood flow, and facilitates the removal of excess wound fluid. The negative pressure applied through NPWT helps remove wound exudate, debris, and bacteria, thereby reducing the risk of infection and promoting a clean wound bed. Simultaneously, it promotes the FO. Formation of healthy granulation tissue, improving wound closure rates. NPWT has been extensively utilized in various wound types, including acute wounds, chronic wounds, and dehisced surgical incision. The use of NPWT has been shown to enhance healing outcomes in a wide range of wounds, such as diabetic foot ulcers, pressure ulcers, and traumatic wounds. It can also be used as a bridge therapy before resurgical closure, allowing wounds to progress towards a more favorable conditions for successful closure. The versatility and effectiveness of NPWT have made it a valuable tool in the wound care. Personal. By leveraging the synergistic effects of different modalities, these therapies aim to enhance healing outcomes and address the multifactorial nature of chronic wounds. Several combinations have been explored, demonstrating promising results in various preclinical and clinical studies.